Hello, 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 and welcome back to Taking Back Our Streets, a beginner's guide for Night of the Dead. We have another airdrop. Please let this one work. Please drop us something. We want something. Pretty, please. With sugar on top. I'm gonna be so bummed if it's the second time and it just isn't gonna drop anything. Ugh. Oh, here comes a screamer. We gotta kill him. Okay, I am so bummed. That is the second one in our game that did not drop anything. All right, maybe it will. We'll look, but okay. I am out here because we're going to build a horde base, and I wanted to show you that we have floating lights. And the way I get floating lights is I build lights on a tree, and then I chop it down. And when I chop it down, the light stays, which is very handy. And I almost forgot to explain that to you when I was emptying out my bag. And I was like, oh, I have to run back out there and do that. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to go back and gather materials so I don't forget what I'm doing. Actually, we have a bunch of animals. We have some critters to skin. And if you look, you'll see that we have 2 deer and a pig and a boar and a wolf. Now we also have some smaller ones, which is great, but that boar and that pig are going to give us 2 more of the, what's it called? Pig's feet that we'd like, that it gives us the extension on our adrenaline. Give me just a minute. Woohoo! Look what I see! A big old plume of red smoke. That's so exciting. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and we're going to go check it out. The good news is we got 2 pig's feet, but we also got a good meat, which means we can make a steak dinner. And steak dinners give us a whole lot more of the, not adrenaline, what did I call it? Stamina bar. So we need to make sure we get the ingredients to make that and upgrade our cooking station. But for right now, I want to go and get this. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. All right, let's run over there. Oh, I'm also going to want, on the way, to take this. All right, we have to run down this way because there's all these high fences. So we can find out where this is. I will bring you back once I'm there because I don't want to waste time on our video doing this, but yeah, it's not super far away, but it's also not super close, so I'll bring you back. Okay, I am close, but I wanted to show you. So we were over here at our house, and now I'm way over here. So it is not, it can take you a little while to get to where it is. Luckily, it's a huge plume. Okay, so I gotta find out where to get there. Hey. I don't know if he's coming down off there or not. Now, the really big thing about airdrops is usually not the first one, but sometimes the first one, you can get really cool. Ooh, you can get really cool stuff. But it's important to know that there are going to be very dangerous zombies there. Heavies, multiple heavies. So I've never been to one like this. Oh, up over the hill. That's why. Okay. I actually don't see any heavies. Why not? That's weird. Oh yeah, okay, I see one. Mr. No Pants up there. Okay. But I don't see any other ones, so let's just start killing. I like to back up a little bit till they all start to coalesce in one spot. And start slicing as I move around. No, 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 no. See, no matter where you are, when he stomps, it's going to hit you. Unless you've got your shield up. Oh, and he's up on my head. Okay, then. Staggered and hit him. Oh, stomped. Damn it. I was trying to get my shield up. See, there's my invincibility. That was pretty cool. Okay. Now, it's really important when you're doing this that you don't back up too far down the road because you will reset this box. It will drop again, and it will drop even more zombies. I have done it, unless they fixed it, but it's a mess. All right, well, that wasn't bad at all. There was only one heavy. It's probably because I'm on normal. But, well, hello. All right, let's see what's in our box. 2 gold bars, 23 won, some gloves, and a bunch of stuff we don't care about. But you know what? It was something at least. All right, I don't care about that wolf, so I'm going to point myself towards home, put down my shield, and I'll bring you back once I'm there. So I'm gathering the materials we need for our traps and stuff. And I don't quite have as many bars as I would like. So I have some iron plates that I don't really have a need for right this minute. So I'm going to take these iron plates and click on them in my bag in the 3rd tab, and I can get back bars. So I'm going to get bars back from those. So now I have more. Oh, nope. Now I made. Never mind. Thought that's what it was going to do. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. I'm going to go to this triangle, and I'm going to choose the iron plates, and I'm going to get back the 10 that I just made and the 8 originally that I started with. So I will now have 18 bars. I don't know what I was thinking. This little red triangle means it'll disassemble it. So now I have 18 bars. Sorry about that. That was really dumb and confusing. Sorry. All right. I think we have everything we need to make some stuff, and I will make more as we go. Now, we don't need a very big base because, you know, last night we did it with 1 trap. So I think it's important to keep zombies on the ground in the beginning. That way you don't have to worry about them beating on the floors or the foundations underneath and making it so that you have to repair those and worry about them. Also, it's important that you're able to reach all of your traps. If you build a base and you can't reach the trap without running out into it, you're going to take damage and you may kill yourself. So just do your best to design a base that lets you do that. So I'm going to build a foundation. So house is over there. Not that it matters, but now notice how this has little feet on it where the ropes twist around the bottom. You want to make sure that that is resting on the ground. If it's up here, up high like this, you're not going to be able to jump up on it. But if it's down like this, so that they're just over the ground, when you build it, you can jump up, which is really important. Because if you somehow have to jump off your base to get away from something, a zombie, or if you fall off your base or run off by mistake, you need to be able to get back up on it easily. And you don't want to be running around trying to find where your ladder was if you're in kind of a panicked moment. So let's build a few more of these. I want to make sure that my snap is on. So I'm going to hit my Alt key. And it is. Perfect. Let's build a few more. All right. So one thing I've been doing that's working really, really well is using the cutter at the front. Well, actually, I use a compressor at the front. Let's build a few more of these out. I don't know how many I'm going to want, but and then we'll build some shredders. So the first thing I'm going to build is a compressor. And I wasn't going to close this in because I was going to build it the way I'm building my other base, but that's on my permadeath, and there's a reason why I don't have a second wall, and I just realized I'm going to want this. So I'm building this down. All right, so I built one extra foundation to leave a gap in the middle, and then I built a second arm. I used to build these where I would have two of these alternating directions, and then I would run the zombies through this side and then run them through the other side by jumping across. We're not going to do that. That's too complicated right now, and it's unnecessary. So we're going to also need a pair of stairs because second rule is if the first rule is always make sure you can reload your traps, the second rule, and really it should be the first rule, is always make sure the zombies have a path to you. If they don't have a direct path to you, then and that means without jumping, they need to be able to just walk or run the whole way, then they will just stand and they will lose their direction. They will turn around and just start beating on things. All right, so we have a compressor, and then I'm going to put down a cutter. All right, and then we're going to put down a couple of shredders. Now we have 5 trap machines left, and I want to show you what some of these traps do. So I'm going to put down this trap, which is called a meat mallet as well. Will I have enough room for the shredders? I hope so. It doesn't look like it though. I'll put it on the other side of the compressor. Okay, let's do the shredders instead. So you got to stand over here, and we'll do a shredder, because you can't be in their space while you're building it. I'm trying to back my character up, and I'm going to take it off Alt because it doesn't always snap quite right. So I'm going to raise it up a little. You can see where the wood is. And I think that'll work. Let's put it there and see. Yeah, that'll work pretty well. All right. I normally like to have it a little bit further underneath there, but that's okay. Let's see if we can build one here right beside it. No, I'm going to have to move that one. Now notice how at my feet I am lining up the legs and the pedestal part of the bottom with each other so they're lined up. That's what I use to anchor it. All right, so let me get out my hammer and we will demolish this one. And we will build it again. So I'm using my down or Q for lower. I need that stuff to go away. Okay, and then I will use E to raise. Notice that it lines up very well here, and the bracing bracket tip part is just about touching right there, so that they are crossing over. Zombies can still run through. It's perfect. Okay, that makes me happy. All right, and so this is a basic trap with just basic base with just 4 traps. And I'm going to add a little bit more, one more, just for some pizzazz. Oh wait, do I have enough stuff? Because I want to add the meat mallet. I need a couple of nails. I will grab those and be right back. Almost forgot to bring you back. That would have been so sad. Okay, so my snap is on and I am lining it up with the compressor. And there, now I have a meat mallet. Which all this does is spins around and like jostles them all around, and it's fun to watch. And then they'll be here, they'll be getting hit by this compressor, which presses down on them over and over again. And then as they're waiting to get through this cutter, which knocks them, makes them go, and they all die. And then the shredder for follow-up. And if they get through that, which I doubt they will, but if some of them do, because we do have some heavies coming, then I'm going to kill them because it'll be fun. If you don't want to do that, if tonight, like, I would have a better gauge of how far they're going to get through this if last night I had actually let them use the traps. I don't think we're going to get hardly anything through here. But you don't have to, you could have a couple of rows of these compressors, and you could put, we have lots of copper. We would just have to go out, would have had to have gone out during the day and mined some more ore. We just don't have a lot of metal. And then you could have, you know, another compressor here, and then 2 more shredders, and you can just have as many as you want. Or we could build out in the front, which is what I plan to do. But I'm just saying, these are our different options. So I like this. I think this is going to be great for tonight. It'll be fun to watch. And I don't think there's anything else I want to do with it. I don't think. Do we have any more stuff to make any more lights? Lights. Nope, we don't have the lumber we need. Okay. Because if I did, I would put one light on the front of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. All right, let's build ourselves a light. I want it on the, actually, that's probably easier to do it from the ground. So you want it so that it's going to be plastered on it, flat, and then get it on there and make sure it's blue and hit press. There you go. There. We can see very clearly. We have places for them to go. We're going to be able to stand here and hold them in the shredder if we want to, or we can let them come on up and fight us. If there's too many, we can do that. We can jump off. They'll follow us off. They'll have to start back at the beginning, and we can jump back up on the base and be safe. So yeah, we're good to go. All right, I'm going to go get my bag cleaned up and stuff. And if we have any time, maybe I'll do one more thing before we have our horde. If not, I'll bring you back when it's time for horde. Okay, I'm down here by the hospital. I just came from our base. That's the center of town by the police station at the corner of the 4-way. And right down here along this road is a little gas station that has a food kiosk. So we're gonna kick some zombie butt. Well, let's stop and get these coins first. Ooh, that was good. There's 6 of them in there. Now, normally what I would suggest is that you jump up here on this and then jump over. But I'm not afraid of the zombies, so I keep forgetting to, like, do the things I would do if I was careful. Yeah. All right. All right, so we got quite a few more coins, which is really great. All right, let's kill. Dude, where are you going? I missed. That was bad. All right. Let's get this guy. All right. So there are going to be zombies on the inside, but we don't have to take them out tonight. We just wanted to get to the kiosk. All right, so I have a list of things I need. I need cooking oil, pineapple, turmeric, garlic, and onion. All right, so garlic. Oh, and it's on sale. We love that. Garlic. Cooking oil, which we can't buy here. I think it said onion. Onion. And garlic we got. Pumpkin, tomato, no carrot. Turmeric, yes. But let's get a couple of those. Oops. Because you only get one, and it takes one to make a meal. So, and I have enough coins. I have over 100 coins. So I'm going to buy 5 of those. 5 turmeric. I need pineapples. There they are. And I'm going to get 5 of those. And I got garlic already and onion. So I have pineapple, turmeric, onion, and garlic. Perfect. Onion, garlic, turmeric, pineapple. I just need to make the cooking oil, which I'm sure I have herbs, but just in case, I will buy 20 more. And then we have the good meat at home. Okay, that's all we need. I'll see you back at home. On the way down, I stopped at this Nux to see what they had for food, and they didn't have all the food I wanted, but they did have these antibiotics, which replace 100 HP. These do 45, these do 100, and they were on sale, so I got 45 of them. Just wanted you to know that I did that. It's a good place to get some meds. So, and I still have 12 of the antibiotics, so there was no point in doing it again. All right. Okay, so we need to upgrade the cooking bench. Whoop, I need 2 iron ingots. I thought I had everything. And I did not. Let's grab those. Make sure you're highlighting the cooking bench. 20 bricks. Got all the stuff. Okay, upgrade. And then that pops out. Perfect. Okay, so now we can craft. And I did that so I could go to the 3rd tab and make the steak. Now we need to make a cooking oil. We have our good meat already inside this chest. So let's get in there. Get our good meat out. Well, there's our pig's feet and there's our good meat. We'll cook those as well. And we need to make a cooking oil though. Cooking oil takes animal fat and bird meat. It's really important, which is why you haven't seen me cook any bird meat. Even though it will replace some stuff, I don't use it for anything but cooking oil. Yeah, we had 15 herbs already. We didn't need them, but that's okay. They're cheap. All right, so let's craft cooking oil and then roast our good meat, roast our pig's feet. We don't need them for this recipe, but we do need them. And then we will go to the 3rd tab and we'll make our steak dinner, and it gives us plus 60 for 12 hours. It is not a joke, which is why it takes all these ingredients, which cost so much money, but it's totally worth it. Okay, so we are down 1, but I want you to watch how much. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's so amazing. Okay, so we have so much HP now. Okay, let me clean out my bag. I was just coming out the door and look what we have. We have another couple of boars, which are more pig's feet. All right, so let's get our seeds. I just got my bag cleaned out, but these are totes worth it. All right, so we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4 big traps. So we need to make sure we do at least 4 animals here. All right, I'll bring you back. Okay, so we did not get any deer in that one. And what that oh, I don't have room for this. So let's see if I can put anything in there. Okay. What that tells me is, I'm gonna cook these, that I'm going to, the next time we get a good meat, I'm not going to make a steak dinner with it. I'm going to leave it for when we fight Victor, because the plan is not to fight Victor tomorrow. So this will run out by 3 a.m. and we won't have time. And so I just want to make sure we have a steak dinner for when we go to fight Victor. All right. We really should upgrade this, but what I'm going to do is that. Okay. All right. So we're at hour 22. Time has really gotten eaten up with that, but I feel good about where we're at. We have a base. We're ready to go. So I will bring you back once it's time to kill some zombies. Okay, our wave has started. Our machete's in the green, so we don't have to repair that. Our shield is good. Our gloves are fine. I think we're good to go. We have repair kits if we need them. We have food. I'm going to put these down here. I don't foresee us needing 100, but you never know. And I don't know where our zombies are going to come from, so here they come. A big, heavy leading the pack. Schmack. Please tell me I have branches. Okay, good. I remembered. Yep. Ah, he got meat malleted. Oh, that was amazing splat. That's what I love about this game, honestly. It's got great splats. It's oop oop. Watch out for the spitters. Oh, it's not spitting them around, which is very sad. Nope, I hear it. Oh, the splat though is so good. Oh, got me. Gosh darn it. It's alright, it didn't do much damage. So your job, if you want to, is to stay right up here and make sure all of your traps, and you have to just crouch down. This one's at 91 out of 100, so we're good to go. 13 out of 25, and this one's also 100, so it's 79 out of 100. It's going to take a little bit more probably, but let's see. For it to get lower, I mean. But it'll depend on if we get a bunch coming in at once. We might keep the cutter going longer, which will wear the cutter out faster. If we get a steady stream, then that cutter will stay busy and run out quick. But right now they're just kind of dribbling in, so. Now, if you get worried if they're banging on your stuff a lot, I don't need to. Ooh, 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 ooh! I didn't see him get up. So that's what I do. Whoops! Still, ooh. Jump off the base, let him follow you, and then jump back up on the base, and then they can follow their path right up the stairs to get to you again. That way, they always have a path to you. What was I saying before that, though? I forget. Oh, refill that. That one makes it obvious, because you can see the chain and the compressor part doesn't go back down, so. I was doing something, though. Oh, I was going to say, if you're worried about how much they're hitting, just take out your hammer, and you can see to repair it. And it just takes branches to repair it, and branches are what you need in order to refill your machine still in the beginning, so it's perfect. That cutter's staying going. I didn't even hear that guy activate the shredder. Like, did he jump up? I didn't see because it was behind me. He's one of those guys that can kind of run kind of fast, and it's not super high right here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had jumped up on it. There, the mallet was knocking him around. There you go. Oh, nice splatter, too. That's what you want to see. You want to see it, like, you know, knocking him around. That's the whole point of it. Two spitters coming from this side. So just be ready, be listening for when they spit, and then move. He's gonna spit, and then move. There you go. You don't have to wait for it to get to 0. I don't like to let the cutter run out, so Now, if you can't highlight it, just roll your mouse and you'll be able to select it. Let me check this meat mallet. Notice how I was on this and then I was using my mouse wheel to move to that. There's only 20 left after that. So actually, I'm going to do that now. It's a little bit harder to get to, and I was already there. As you can see, almost all of them are dying in these first half of the base. So oh, he got smashed airborne. That was pretty epic. I'm a little bored, so I'm just gonna run down here and harass the zombies for a little bit. You do not have to do this. It's purely optional, but it is also purely fun. Unless they, you know, gang up on you. And if they make it so you can't move because their bodies block you, then yeah, you can really be in a tight squeeze. And let's grab these while we're here. And they'll kill you. If they block you like that, you'll be dead. Unless you can jump out. Now that is possible. I have had some narrow escapes. It's pretty cool. And I'm like, I don't know how I lived through that, but I did, so. I didn't see that except out of the corner of my eye. I can't wait to watch that back on the replay because I want to see it again. If I was you, I would just hit the, you know, the back arrow. Get 5 seconds before and watch that one again. Because I'm not editing in a replay. I'm just not that YouTuber, okay? Because I'm not really a YouTuber. This is a hobby for me. This is fun. I do it to talk to people about the games that I like to play. And so for those of you who don't know, I started uploading videos about Night of the Dead because I wanted to talk to people about it. It's a solo game for me most of the time, and I just wanted to talk about it. And the way to do that was to make some videos and make some chatter going. So that's what I did. You can also pick up those bags. They don't block the zombies, just so you know, but it does make it hard to get to the traps sometimes. So, I heard you spit, dude. I heard it. You're still good. How are you doing, Mr. Cutter? You're 30. Why not? And so I'm never going to be the kind of YouTuber, well, probably not, just because I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm someone who does it as a hobby, who just wants to play. I want to play and show people what I'm playing and talk about what I'm playing. And if I can teach you something about what I'm playing, I get to be even more excited. So I'm like, heck yeah, I will make some videos like that. And yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun. So I don't want to, the thing that makes it fun for me though, is that I just record it and then I upload it. I don't have to edit it because I just don't record the stuff I don't want to record, so I don't have to cut it out later. I can just pause the recording and not record all this time I spend running. So yeah, just so for those of you who don't know me, that's who I am and what I do. It's fun, and I like to talk to you guys in the comments. Hello, Lady Lou. Nice job. Her name is Zippy. That's what I call her now. That light is going to be a pain. And she can zip through things, and so let's jump down off here and get her down off. There we go. All right. She doesn't have a huge amount of HP, but she does definitely... She's fast, so she can just like run through the traps before they activate. Ooh, another heavy. Hello, Mr. No Pants. Oh, 2 of you. Hello. Welcome. Are you going to come through? You are. Chase me. I got to get rid of that light. Chase me, chase me. Okay, once they've cleared off, just jump back up. Is it this one that I'm hitting? No, where's the one I was hitting? Could have sworn it was right here. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Alright, let's demolish it. I had to make sure it was highlighted because I'm going to demolish part of the base by mistake. So just be careful when you're destroying stuff. Yeah, put the hammer away. Okay. 4 left. We'll do that. Let's check you down here. Less than 20. Let's check you. Oh, you're still good. I didn't hear where he, like, I didn't see where he was, but I started moving even though I couldn't see him because I know that he aims for where I'm standing when he shoots the spit at me, the acid at me. And so, oh, and they sometimes explode. So it's good to be away from them. But I know that if I just move far enough away, he won't be able to get me. So it's all good. So I would suggest doing that. And they don't have like a recharge on their spitting. They can spit when they like. I've never had one spit twice in a row, like immediately in a row, but I've definitely had them spit close together like that one just did. But see, even though they've run into that multiple times, it's still 97%. They don't hit very hard at this level. This one's at 95, so you're good to go. We will be upgrading our base to stone by night 4 to 5. Basically, I call it night 5 because I call it whatever night, like this was night 2, whatever it turns at midnight is the night that it is. And so this is our second night and it's night 2 or it's day 2, but I call it the same thing. And that's Horde 2. And so this is our second Horde and it's on right here. Anyway, and so basically what I'm saying is, oh, the skull has gone white. The Horde is over. We just have a couple more to wrap up. On the day, there's just a few more coming. On the day that it turns 5 is when the fire dogs or / devil dogs come. And they explode and will burn down your base. So you have to make sure that all your foundations and whatever else you put down except for traps, they don't burn. But all the wooden foundations and everything are stone so that they can't burn down your base on you. Just a few to wrap up. Let's go kill him. Alrighty then. We did it. Let's pick up our bags. Cleanup after a horde night when you have a base is easier because most of the bags are concentrated in one area, so that's really helpful. Unless you get down off the base like I do and then kill them in a few different places, but that's okay. All right. We did good. And we got 262 more research. So we will spend that next time. I hope you learned something. I hope it was helpful. Do something fun for you. Thank you for letting me share a little bit of my today with you. And I will see you next time.